Only way you're gonna seduce a woman panties off is you can't care. You're not gonna be able to care, man. Seduce her panties off means you're gonna have to be nonchalant. You're gonna have to be patient. It's the only way you're gonna do it. You know, she gotta think that you're not attracted to her a little bit. You know? You gotta make her insecure. That's the only way you're gonna seduce. You gotta make her insecure. You gotta exercise patience. Most guys don't seduce these days because a lot of guys don't have a lot of women. Usually to have that type of patience, you gotta have a lot of women or a low intimate drive. You gotta have a low intimate drive or a lot of women in order to do that. And that's not what's going on. You know, some guys do have low intimate drives, so they naturally seduce the women because they're not coming at the woman. They're not being aggressive. So they're naturally mysterious because you ain't coming at her. Of course you're gonna be mysterious if you're not coming at her. Of course. It's not hard to be mysterious if you're not coming at her. It's not hard, man. We in here for a good time, not a long time. I'm Allan, Reallionaire. Some guys seduce women by default, meaning they shy. So if they shy and they not aggressive, they naturally gonna fall into the seducing thing. Make the women feel like maybe he's not attracted to me. Let me wear a tighter dress the next time I see him. That's what they thinking. Let me wear a tighter dress the next time I see him. I bet he smile at me this time when he see me with this tight dress. That's what they thinking, man. Women be thinking that stuff. He ignored me today. He act like he wasn't attracted to me today. I bet I get him next time. I know what dress to wear around him next time. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. Yo. It's Allan, Reallionaire. Much love to y'all, Reallionaire Nation, and the whole wide world. What's up? I'm here to let you know that what seduces a woman is wild. You know, what really seduces a woman is wild. It's really wild, and it goes against all of a man's nature. In a sense, because you either gonna have to have a lot of women where you're not really pressing her out, where you're gonna have patience because you already got women over here. But a man who ain't got no woman, they got high testosterone, he ain't gonna be too patient. He ain't gonna be too patient. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. That guy ain't gonna be too patient, man. I'm telling you. He's not gonna be real patient. You know? Women want a patient man to act like he don't want none. The only people that's gonna act like that is a man who got a low drive, or a man that's already getting some from his wife or girlfriends or plenty of women. Now you know why they single. Now you know why they single. That's why. I'm Allan, Reallionaire. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Who the first person gonna hit the like button to activate the algo rhythm? So that's what's going on. Then you gotta have a certain tone of voice. So all that goes into patience. When you got a chill tone of voice and all that plays into patience. All that is patience, man. All that is patience. Ain't no doubt about it. It's all patience, bro. You know? Ain't no doubt about it. So that's what's going on. You know? We live in a wild world. What can I say? Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. We in here for a good time, but unfortunately not a long time. So first person hit that like button, announce yourself. Let me know who you are. Because the seducer woman these days, you gotta not like her. You gotta not want her. You gotta make her insecure, make her not want her. You know, to really seduce her. You know, she'll come on to you if you got certain things, of course. If she a groupie, materialist, she a gold digger. But to really seduce her, it's either way it's corny. You know what I'm saying? Both mechanisms are corny. Because she's attracted to something that's not showing her attention. She's attracted to something that's not showing her attention. Ain't that wild? She's attracted to something that's not showing her attention. That's what she's doing. All over the world. This happens all over the world. All over the world, this is what's going on, man. So, something to think about, bro. Something to think about. Something to think about. But that's how brothers seducing. That's how they seducing women. That's how you seduce a woman, by acting like you had her before. Acting like you tired of her. Your tone of voice, your body language. By not acting eager and excited to see her. I know that sounds crazy. A woman get turned on because you acting like you're not excited to see her? Yeah. I know it's sad. But yeah, it's true. It's true. It's very true. So, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Wild world, man. But that's what goes on in this world. In order to seduce a woman, you have to not want the woman. You can't seduce her if you want her. It's sad, but it's true. It's sad, but it's true. But hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. It's a wild world, bro. It's a wild world. But the seduction is real, bro. The seduction is real. You will notice once you get a woman in your life that other women just can smell her soul on you from miles away. All of a sudden, ex-girlfriends start calling. Ex-girlfriends start calling you everything. Old people start calling. Ex-girlfriends start calling. It's like they got a signal in the sky to say, you are off the market. It's like they got a signal saying you are off the market, man. And that's when they want you. They want you when they can't have you. That's when they want you. When they can't have you. It's a crazy game, bro. It's a crazy game. But it happens every day. It happens every day, man. So, in order to seduce a woman, you gotta have another woman or not like women. Those are the two. Because if you show too much interest too fast, she gonna haul ass. If you show too much interest too fast, sorry, my brother, but she's going to haul ass. She gonna be up out of there. That's what's gonna happen, bro. That's what's gonna happen. Women don't respect what comes easy to them. Women do not like easy men. They don't like men that smile so fast, act so excited. Women don't like men that act so excited. They like players. They respect players, man. This world is a game to these people. You take these people serious, it's a game to these people. You could be perfect and still won't get respect in this world. People still gonna find something wrong with you even if you was perfect. As long as people feel like they got power over you, they all right. They gonna disrespect you, but they gonna flex their power. But as long as they feel like they got power over you, they are all right. You know what I'm saying? Somebody hit that like button real quick. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. Women are seduced by nonchalant men. A cat walked by me and I ignored the cat, and the cat stayed there for a minute. I finally say, let me be nice and call the cat over here. The cat want my attention. I say, hey, kitty, kitty, hey, kitty, kitty. The cat went like this and walked away. If I didn't never say nothing to the cat would have stayed there. That's how women operate. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button, press all. If I never said nothing to the cat would still be there. The cat would still be there. You know, that's how women are. Women will give you attention as long as they think you're not really paying them attention. Women will give you attention as long as they think you're not really paying them attention. If they think you're paying them attention and you're real interested and you're eager, if they think you're eager to be with them, then they're going to think they're better than you. They're going to think you can't get nobody. They're going to think you're lonely. And that's not going to seduce them. Women are seduced by men who they think are better than them, who they think don't want them. I know that sounds crazy, but that's the truth. Somebody hit that like button real quick. Somebody hit that like button real fast. Allan in the house. But that's what they want, man. That's the kind of life they want. They can't have it any other way than that. Anything else would be uncivilized. They look you up and down. Sometimes you think sometimes they don't want what you think. You think they want this type of guy, but they really respond to the other type of guy. Just because they say one thing, then they do the other. They say one thing and then they do the other. Strange, man. Strange, 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 strange. Ain't that wild? That's wild, bro. But that's just how the way the world works, man. People don't want you when you're in a mindset to appreciate them. They want you when they want you when you're rich. They want you when you got a lot of women. They want you when a lot of women want you. Some guys act like that when it comes to people act like that in general, not just women. Some guys act just like the women, or worse. But to seduce a woman, you definitely, the best way is to have women around you, man. Oh, if you don't got women around you, act nonchalant, act uninterested. They just can't understand how you can just keep a calm tone of voice around them without getting excited because you think they so beautiful. or you wanna you know, or you wanna, you know what I'm saying, you wanna crack that hot pocket. If they think you wanna crack that hot pocket, man, use the 112. What's up, my brother? How you feeling, man? Hit that like button for your brother. Hit that like button, my brother. Use the 112. If you act like you want that hot pocket, sometimes, man, you don't seduce me. Even if you get it, you haven't reached the maximum. I appreciate you, brother. You haven't reached the maximum climax. They get climax when the less you give them. The less you give them, the more they gonna want you. The less you give them, appreciate you, user 112. Appreciate you, my brother. Unfortunately, the less you give these women, the more they're gonna want to give you. The less you give them, the more they're gonna want to give you. That's just the reality. That's the reality, bro. That's just the reality of how they doing it, bro. Crazy world. It's a crazy world, man, but it's nothing you can do. It's nothing you can do but to wish for the best, hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of brothers out here are getting frustrated. A lot of brothers are getting frustrated because they're not getting up. And these are not monstrous looking guys. These guys will be considered handsome, but they done took the value out of handsome by dating rappers that look like Pokemon, lizards, gremlins, gargoyles, the Grinch that stole Christmas. They dating rappers that look like that. So they done dealt with so many funny looking guys now that handsome don't even exist no more. Handsome don't even exist no more. They don't even want handsome guys that much no more. Not most of the women. They say they do. They say they do. But do they really? They say they do. Yeah. You know, even guys who never had issues with females, they starting to look at them how the way they treat other guys. And they like, it's turning them off. Like, man, they treat guys like the average guy like that. Like, wow. So, but a lot of guys just don't know. They brought up in the matrix. They just don't know you got to act. You got to really not care. You ain't got to act like it. You got to not care. Most of them real. Sometimes they're a little skidded, but most of them real though. MJ in the house. Now, most of them real. Yep. You can tell the way they respond. Because it's one thing about the average carbonated person. Yeah, the average carbonated person can't act that good. So yeah, they real. They just don't know the camera on there. Yeah. That's how much that's how fake the world is. They gold diggers. That's how fake the world is, man. Yeah, man, it's wild, man. Gold diggers are everywhere. They know how to act when you got money. If you got a nice car, if you popular, if you got women, even if you ain't got no car, even if you broke, but if you got a nice girlfriend, you don't need no money, no car. You ain't gotta be handsome, but if you got a pretty girlfriend that like you for you, women, the whole world just is jealous of you. It's like the whole world is just collapsed on you. They jealous of you, man. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. If you want that make that yeah, message me on Instagram at Reallionaire Show. If you want that yeah to make that thing go yeah, message me on Instagram at Reallionaire Show. We got one girl in the house. But the wicked get a long punishment, man. Like Diddy getting his punishment. Even if he get free, he done got punishment from this little bit of time. Then he got to deal with the wake-up call that not all them people didn't have his back. Then he got to ask himself, is he right with God? We all got to ask that. So, but this right here was, Diddy not even the type of person that really get embarrassed for real. But just the fact that he was looked up, just the fact that Diddy didn't have power, it bothered him the most. Diddy can care less if you catch him smashing a man, a goat. I don't think Diddy care about none of that. Diddy just don't like not being in control more than anything. So I think that bothered Diddy the most, that he wasn't in control. But yeah, I feel you, one girl. Let the wicked get praise in this world. This world, the devil gonna give you gold. The devil gonna give you riches. You know, but it comes with a big price. It comes with a price. The devil gonna give you gold. The devil gonna give you riches. Yeah. So that's how it go, man. It's wild, man. It's wild, man. Yeah. So as long as you water down and you're not a threat to the system. Somebody hit that like button for me. Somebody hit that like button. If you want that thing to get longer and thicker, message me on Instagram at Reallionaire Show. Get that yeah. Get that yeah. Message me on Instagram at Reallionaire Show. You want that thing to get longer and thicker for your wife. You want to get the whole. You want that thing to neutralize your whole, from head to toe, your whole body from head to toe. It would be chill or low key people that really are what they say. Yeah, it's the chill or low key people for real. Whoever they praising, man. Somebody hit that like button for me. That like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. Whoever they praising, man, they know that person they're not a threat to the establishment. They're not a threat to their kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. If you want that thing to get longer and thicker so you can please your wife, message me on Instagram at Allan Reallionaire Show. Get that yay yay. That yeah. So yeah, that's what they doing, man. Yeah. Brother Juan Gale. But yeah, man, it's yeah, that's the only thing. That's the women want men that don't like them. They are more turned on by a woman by a man that don't like them than a man that's showing strong interest dries them up. A man that shows strong interest dries them up. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. That's what's going on. A man that shows strong interest dries them up. Women don't appreciate what comes easy. And an eager man, a man that's eager and willing, he said, no, I'll pass. I know I can have you. I'll pass. I'll pass. That's how it go. Somebody hit that like button real quick. Hit that like button real quick. Subscribe button, notification bell button, press all. When you hit that notification bell button, press all so you get all of the notifications. But that's what's going on, man. It's a little both. I told y'all I saw a cat yesterday, and the cat walked by me real fast. Then it got to a distance. It stopped. It just stopped and just stared at me. But the moment I said, "Hey, kitty, kitty," it stared at me for about 2-3 minutes. I said, this cat want my attention. I don't want to be mean like that. I said, I don't want to be mean. So I said, I don't want to be mean, right? So I said, hey, kitty, kitty. That cat went like this on everything. The cat went like this from a distance. Shook his body and walked. Like, oh, I don't want to deal with you. That's just how women are. Women are just like cats. The more you ignore them, the closer they're gonna try to come to you. Women are just like cats. The more you ignore them, the more they're gonna want to come to you. That cat stayed and looked at me like this. I was on my phone, and then all of a sudden I say, I'm being mean to the cat. The cat want my attention. I say, hey, kitty, kitty. What's up, Young Snizzy in the house? Young Snizzy Snipes. What's up, my brother? What's up with you, bro? Hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button, man. You want that thing to make your thing get longer and thicker so you can please your wife? Message me on Instagram at Allan Reallionaire Show. Get this product, brother. You want that thing to make, you want to please your wife? Message me on Instagram at Allan Reallionaire Show. Get this right here. It's good for your whole body, and you just rub it on there. Message me on Instagram at Allan Reallionaire Show. But yeah, man, women are like cats. Young Snizzy Snipes. Young Juan Gale, user 112. But yeah, man, you don't seduce them by giving them what you think they want. You got to do the opposite. They get seduced by insecurity. They get weak. If they don't feel weak, if they don't feel weaker than you, they're not going to respect you. And they always gonna feel weaker than you if you're not interested in them. Romantically. If you're not interested in them romantically, they gonna like you. That's why they meet so many down low guys. Cause they don't like guys that's masculine, sure of themselves. They don't like guys that's masculine and sure of themselves. Not most of them. The ones that do are virtuous women and unicorns. They're rare women. Thank God for the virtuous women and the unicorns. They are rare. They are rare women. They are rare women. We got Philip in the house. I remember you, Philip. I can't forget you, my brother. Have you got that to make that thing get longer and thicker? Good for your whole body. Message me on Instagram, Allan Reallionaire Show. Get you a couple bottles of this, man. My latest product that's good for your skin, your hair. Rub it on your ham bone. Make the ham bone nice and long and thicker and work better. Message me on Instagram to get that, brother. Somebody hit that like button. Philip, hit that like button. Subscribe button, notification bell button. Young Snizzy, hit that like button. But yeah, I remember you, my brother Philip. Hit me up on Instagram, get you some of that so you can please your wife real good in that bedroom. Yeah, man, you get a lot of power over a woman when you're nonchalant. They know when you really care and when you don't care. And the less you care, the more power you're going to have over a woman. They got to know that you willing to let them go by the drop of a dizzle. They got to know you willing to let them go at the drop of a dizzle. Yeah, the devil have to see they complicate it if you don't control them. Women have to be controlled in order for them to help you. They have to be controlled. They can't help you a woman can't help you. Thanks, my brother Philip. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, my brother, man. Feel free to share the page, share the videos and the lives and the videos to your Facebook page. Follow me on Facebook at Bantu Guy. Follow me on Facebook at Bantu Guy. Send me a friend request on Facebook at Bantu Guy. BANTUGUY. BANTUGUY. That's my Facebook page. But message me on Instagram. Get you some of this yay. Get you some of this yay. Get you some of this so you can please your wife in the bedroom. Brother Philip in the house. Yeah, women already think they know you. They already think they know you, man. Somebody hit that like button. Women already think they know you, man. Yeah, I gotta watch the latest Pop the Balloon. Women are blocking their own. They sabotaging their youth, and they blocking their blessings. We got Juice in the house. What's up, Juice? Brother Juice in the house. Because they don't want to give the attractive men credit. That's what's going on, Juice. They don't want to give the attractive men credit. They don't even want to date men that they think is good in the bedroom no more. If you look like you can pound those cheeks, bam, 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 bam. If you look like you can pound those cheeks from taking this yay, they don't want you. They don't want you to pound those cheeks good like that. They want to get with that little dude like this. Then they say, I'm going to give him the cheeks because I know he ain't going to clap him real good and I ain't going to get addicted to him. But somebody like us, they know they're going to have to give us the power after we pound them cheeks. That's why they hurry up and run and go to another guy to try to dilute the impression, the effect that you had on that body. So they win it. They messed up on from all different angles. They are trying to not give you the power. Some guys look weak, but they good. Them guys are good in the bedroom. And that's how they accidentally fall for them guys, because they thought the guy was weak. And then they end up finding out that he was a monster in the bedroom. So they judging you. They assuming, they judging you. You know what I'm saying? So they got a lot of these women got demons in them on a regular. They smashing. They letting 4 different guys smash them a month. The average woman is letting 4 different guys smash her a month. And they smashing girls. And they going after guys that look like he don't want it. So a lot of them guys don't want it and acting like they don't want it because he's on the low. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them dudes on the low. They go both ways. Hey, Juice, get that yay. Message me on Instagram, get that yay. Make that thing get long and thicker so you can please your wife, man. It's good for your hair, skin, and everything else too, my man. But yeah, man, they don't want to give up the power, man. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell. They don't want to give up the power. Women got so much DNA from different guys in their body, it's ridiculous, Joe. Women got so much DNA from other guys. Some of them guys got generational curses. Some of them guys got all kind of stuff in their body, man. And that baby gonna come out looking like all these different dudes. It's gonna get better when dudes grow some balls. It's the dudes that's letting it go. We the ones that's making it grow. It's them simps and them wimps. Now, women coming straight out now. I don't want you if you ain't a trick. Women saying, women telling guys, I don't want you if you ain't a trick. I don't want you if you ain't a simp. Y'all better try to find a virgin, man. Y'all better try to find a virgin. Try to find an innocent girl you can, because even if she, yep. And all the women on Pop the Balloon keep saying that they want tall guys, but in real life they get short guys. They're playing with you. They're playing with your psyche. Plenty of short guys get women in real life. They just saying that stuff online. Some of the stuff they say they really mean, but it lets you know how delusional their mind is. They block their own blessings because they so superficial. I don't like him because he wore a black hat. I like guys who wear white hats. This man is Superman, and you about to let go Superman because he didn't have a white hat on? You got to find the most, that's fake innocent. That's not real innocent. You want to find a girl who ain't got that many bodies on her, bro. Some of the girls who ain't got, sometimes the girl can be an athlete. A lot of female athletes do get ran through, but some of the female athletes are, but they have been some of them been dabbling with the women, but some of them are virgins. Some of them are virgins. Sometimes the ones that was dabbling with the women, they end up being good women, man. They end up being good women. sometimes they end up being good women. Sometimes. Yeah, they only respect a man. They only they think that's exciting. They wanna waste the best years of their life. They wanna waste the best. Somebody hit that like button real quick. Hit that like button. Like button. They wanna waste the best years of their life, mind you, with a man that they can complain about. If you don't give them no reason to complain, they don't really want to deal with you. If you don't give them a reason to complain, they don't really want to mess with you like that. If you don't give them a reason to complain, they don't really want to mess with you like that. Be honest with you. They want you to have a reason to complain. Yeah, overseas they starting to act like just like the they trying to act just like the American women. The ratchet girl. They trying to act like Glorilla and all, and they listening to these female rappers. They terrible. Why they keep recruiting these nasty rappers? That's getting into people's heads. That music getting into their heads. They don't care. They get used up and stressed out, and it's getting paralyzed down there. They can't even feel nothing. They can't even feel nothing down there no more. Hey, Nigel, get that yay from me. Message me on Instagram. Get that yay, Nigel. Make that thing get longer and thicker, good for your skin, hair, and everything else in your body. Message me on Instagram. Get you a couple bottles of this yay. Yeah, they corrupting the world. Our music industry is corrupting the world. For sure. For sure. Yep. Same way Beyonce married and told, and she was making music talking about we not single women. Sassy Red is the most ratchetness, nasty, ratchet, and they have gave the okay to be trifling. Sassy Red has gave the okay to be trifling. Made all of them acting nasty, acting like they go both ways. It's just wild, bro. It's real wild, bro. It's gone. At this point, it's gone, man. Y'all better, hopefully y'all got a girl, man, because these girls got so many, they got so many demons and DNA from all of these different people in their body. They got a lot going on in their body, bro. All that DNA. That's a lot of different DNA in their body from all those dudes, right, Nigel? Now they got the women in Africa and all over the world trying to act like UK and London and Canada. Trying to act all trifling and nasty and stink like them girls. They promoting that stuff, bro. They promoting that stuff. I'd like to thank y'all for all the donations y'all been giving me to the Cash App. He said, yeah, man, I had a girlfriend since 2016, man. It's tight out there. Them girls are wild, man. It's wild, bro. Most of these girls are indirectly selling their hot pocket. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. Yeah, man. It's not easy for a man to get a girlfriend nowadays. It's not easy. It's not as easy as it used to be. Not to get a quality girl. Anytime we live in a world where it's hard for handsome men to get laid, you know something is wrong. If you can be handsome with a six-pack, you know what I'm saying? You can get a girl, we can get a girlfriend, but a lot of guys can get girlfriends, but they just can't get, it's not easy to find a quality one. So I do consultations with guys all the time that can get women. They just can't get they can't find a quality one because the ones they meeting, they trying to control them. You can't control no real man. You can't, a real man ain't gonna let you control him. Yeah, they doing both. They giving it for free. They selling it. They all over the place, man. Yeah, because they can't control you. They probably trying to control you, mind you, but you're probably not letting them control you. So you can get it. You know what I'm saying? You can get them, but they probably feel like they can't control you. If you're a real man, they probably feel like they can't control you, mind you. So. But mind you, you got to message me on Instagram, get you some of this yeah. It's good, make that ham bone get long and thicker, and it's good for your skin, your hair, everything. Allergies. Yeah, quality woman ain't always a dime. You got to get that dime stuff out of your mind, bro. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. When you deal with your main girl, don't look for a pretty girl, man. Don't look for a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for a dime, nah. You see how quick they get divorced when they marry. The so-called dimes get with the basketball players. They don't even last long with them. A dime can't even stay in a relationship with a millionaire, a mega millionaire. A man with 60 million, 100 million. Yeah, a quality woman ain't always a dime, bro. Hey, Bob, we definitely need God because they lost, man. The devil using the same tricks he used in the beginning. Women. The devil used the same tricks in the beginning, Bob. It's a sad predicament. It's a sad, sad, sad predicament. Yep. It's a sad predicament, man. But this is all the work of the devil. This is all the work of the devil. This is his aftermath. This is the devil's aftermath, bro. Yeah, they created men like this. And Pop the Balloon guy, the guys that's the weakest, that look like they can be controlled, them the guys they choose more over the masculine guys. Unless it's a masculine guy that seems like he got women, they will choose a masculine guy that seems like he got women. Don't get it twisted. They will choose a masculine guy that seems like he got women, though. You know what I'm saying? But if you a masculine guy, just masculine, if they don't think you got other women, they'll pass on you. But if they think you got women, shh. If they think you got women, it's on. It's on. If they think you got women, it's on, bro. Tell you. If they think you got women, it's on. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. Message me on Instagram. You want that thing to get longer and thicker for your wife. Get that yay yay. Message me on Instagram at Allan Show to get that thing. Make that thing get longer and thicker so you can please your wife. Yep. Message me on Instagram at Allan Show. We got one girl say women are complaining. They only choose the guy with women because it's validate themselves, but cry and complain. Yeah, they definitely want to get a piece of you when they think you got other women. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. They definitely want to give you a piece of themselves when they think you got other women. They definitely want to give you a piece of themselves. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. And when they know other women is dealing with them, they want to deal with a man. They want what they can't have. They're not going to want you unless you seem untouchable. Yes, you can use another attractive woman for bait. Many guys do it. That's why a lot of guys just buy a whole bunch of girls drinks. So that way it look like he got all the women. He buy all the girls drinks so the women gonna smile in his face. They coming at him like that. But some of the women gonna think, oh, it may be because he got a good personality or something like that. And then that's how you end up with something. So a lot of guys play that game, you know. If you got a cool female friend that's just beautiful and you hang around with her, that's going to draw girls too. Right, GB? Hey, GB, message me on Instagram. Get you some of this yay so get that ham bone longer and thicker so you can please your wife a little more, brother. Message me on Instagram at Reallionaire Show. Get you some of this, my latest product, this yay. So it's good for your skin, hair, make the ham bone get longer and thicker and work better. Get you a couple bottles of those, man. But yeah, the women, man, they corrupt, man. They got a lot of DNA inside their body from other guys. They losing their mind, bro. The devil is sitting back laughing. Yeah, that's a good tactic, MJ. That's a good tactic. If you just around women, eventually they gonna compete for your attention. If you just start hanging around women, eventually one or two of them gonna fall in your lap. If you just hanging around them, by default, you're gonna be the most convenient ham bone. You're gonna be the most convenient ham bone. And when you're the most convenient ham bone, your ham bone won't be alone. When you're the most convenient ham bone, your ham bone won't be alone. Everybody send me a friend request on Facebook at Bantu Guy, BANTU GUY. If you want that ham bone to get long and thicker so you can long stroke your wife, girlfriend, message me on Instagram. Get you some of this yay. Get you a couple bottles of this yay. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. Women are lost, man. We got Hector in the house. Well, they doing that for attention, and they don't want men to have the power no more. They promoted that stuff years ago. They promoted that stuff. Whatever draw attention, women want. Oh, I said we get attention when we do that. They want to feel like they doing. They want to feel like they rebelling. Women don't feel. They feel alive when they rebelling. We got my brother Forever Studios in the house. My brother. Forever Studios in the house. Hector, what's up, Hector? Hector, make sure you get some of this yay. Good for your whole body, man, and neutralize the ham bone. You rub it on there. Message me on Instagram at Reallionaire Show, Hector. User 112, how they she pumped by dude's job. Yeah, women deal with convenient ham bone. Women deal with convenient ham bone. That's why a lot of girls down south they don't got access to no dudes. They be humping their cousins. They be letting their cousins hump them and stuff. Oh, what you mean by one girl? You mean some of that karma? Is that what you talking about, karma? Forever Studios. Blessings to you too, my brother. Yeah, man. Sometimes even real brothers we can block we can block it a little bit. But if God know we can handle a good woman, even though we done made some mistakes, he still allow us to get her, find her or whatever. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button right now. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button right now. Gino, what's up, Gino? Man, I can't tell you that. You're paying for it anyway, directly or indirectly. Yeah, a lot of them do, man. Hey, look, it's going on more than you think. A lot of these people that you see out here, they talking about they single because they humping their cousin. A lot of these girls are humping their cousin, getting babies by their cousin. All over. Some of them pregnant by their cousins by a long shot. They getting humped. They getting humped by their cousins like it ain't no tomorrow. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. Yeah, especially all over the world, down south in certain cultures, man. They caught a dude humping a horse. So you know if you hump a horse, you know he'll hump his cousin. He supposed to been working on the house and was humping the man horse. Tearing that horse cheeks up. He was tearing that horse cheeks up, man. He was clapping them horse cheeks. Yeah, I know what you mean, Juan Gale. That karma, you got to let it air out, but you got to do. You can't do nobody else wrong. You can't do no other girl wrong, and let it all air out. You don't want to add no more karma to it. I know what you mean, Juan Gale. Trust me. I know what you mean, my brother. If y'all want your ham bone get long and thicker so you can long stroke your wife, message me on Instagram at Allan Reallionaire Show. Get you a couple bottles of this. Get you a couple bottles of that, man. Get you a couple bottles of that, bro. Yeah, man. They trying to make all the other women in all over the continents to act like the American girls. They trying to make them act like the American girls, y'all. They trying to make them act like the American girls. That's what's going on, man. It's wild, bro. Yeah, that's why you got to get an off-brand girl, like Juan Gale said. Gino, just like Juan Gale said, man. You know, you can't make no woman. You don't make no dime your main girl. Dimes just want, most of them just want attention. If you gonna make a dime your girl, she gotta be like from somewhere else. She gotta be an extra, extra, extra off-brand girl, man. Yeah. Yeah. You know, that's what's going on, man. That's what's going on. So you gotta we gotta keep praying, y'all. The devil is working, bro. The devil ain't taking no naps. We gotta keep praying, y'all. The devil ain't taking no naps at all. We gotta keep praying. That's true. So many fine baby mothers out here. A lot of times they chasing the guys away too. Some of them, they want to be single mothers, right, Juice? I used to be into those type of women, Juice, but now I like them. I like them as dark as my shirt. You right, Juan Gale. You right. You right. You right, Juan Gale. You right, man. Yep, they do that too. User 112. They talk down. They talk down on their friends and all that stuff. We live in a wild, 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 wild reality, bro. A wild reality. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. If you want that yay, message me on Instagram at Allan Reallionaire Show. Get you a couple bottles of these yays. Yeah, man, the game is wild, y'all. The game is wild. me what it's all about. Man, they don't want us. They don't want men to have the power, man. They don't want men to have the power, bro. If we could empower, if we practice polygyny, we could get so much power here in the States. Having all them people work together in one house, it makes it easier on everybody. Yeah, we don't even know what we seeing is real no more, bro. You right. You see what AI do. AI don't even know. Looks so real. And the real artificial intelligence is those women. Because they got artificial everything. And they don't even have intelligence. They don't even have real intelligence. So they got an artificial body and they got an artificial intelligence. The real artificial intelligence is us. That's the real trick. Tell me what it's all about. Hey, baby. That's what's going on, man. I'm thinking about getting on Pop Balloon. I'm thinking about doing it, man. But they'll kick me off so fast. They'll kick me off so fast, man. It was a couple guys on there that act like me. It was a couple guys on there that act like me. And they don't last long. So that's why I ain't going there. If I go and pop the balloon, they gonna just, I'm gonna be all, they gonna say, they don't like when you're strong-minded. They'll kick, everybody been popped on me after I said something to one girl. I say one statement, they be like, pop, 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 pop. Yeah, they'll pop the balloons quick. It'll be a waste of travel to go up there. It'll be a waste of travel. They want them guys they want them guys that's able to be controlled, that has good careers, that able to be controlled. If you're not able to be controlled, then there's nothing they can do with you. I seen a little bit of that, one girl. I only seen a little bit of it. I didn't get finished watching it. There was a lot going on. I think they had part 1, 2 or something. Yeah, user 112. They don't like when you got a strong mind, bro. They do not like that, my brother. That's what's going on, man. Millions of them gonna turn. Millions of women gonna turn out like B. Simone. Millions of women. Yep. I gotta make a video on that one, Gail. Women will sacrifice their family for their happiness, and men will sacrifice their happiness for the family. I gotta make a video on it tonight. Yeah, they gotta be right. They gotta have the last word. They want control. It's called control. They want all the power. They want all the power. Tell me what it's all about. I can't wait. Nah, they don't care, man. They'll take down a straight empire. They don't care. Women justify everything, Juan Gail. They justify all their actions, Juan Gail. They justify all their actions. They justify no matter what they do wrong. I ain't never see that. I gotta check that out too. Whatever they do wrong, they're gonna justify it, bro. I can't wait. A lot of guys are like that. These women got so much control over these guys. Well, they tell the guys, I'm cheating on you. Why won't you leave me? They say, you silly, you silly, you stupid, you silly, you silly. They talk bad on the guy still stay. The guys still stay. The guys still stay, bro. After all of that. Yep. Yeah, you can't tolerate too much from these women, right, Juan Gail? Use a 112. You can't tolerate too much from these folks, man. It's a lot of good women out there. We just gotta search. There's a lot of versions out there. Yeah. They know how to play the game. They know how to play the game real good. Yes, sir. Wild world out here. They the great pretenders. The great pretender. They fell in love with the devil and put Jesus in the friend zone. Women fell in love with the devil and put Jesus in the friend zone. Yeah, I might have to bring that one back out. Well, in the gym, you want to make sure a woman will let you know if she like you. Be honest with you. So the gym, you ain't even got to approach her, man. A woman will let you know, because it's gonna make her uncomfortable around you if you approach her in the gym. She gonna start avoiding you. Then she gonna start thinking you following her or you a creep. If she like you, she'll let you know. I mean, the most you can do is say, "Hello, how you doing?" You can wave at her or something, but other than that, that's about it. Nowadays, it ain't even worth it, man. It's not even worth going at them. They'll let you know if they want something from you, whether it's real or fake. Just because a woman wants you don't mean they want something real from you. Just because they want you don't mean they want something real from you, man. Make sure y'all message me on Instagram at Reallionaire Show. Get you some of this so you can long stroke your wife all night. Make that thing long and thicker. Good for your overall body. Get you several bottles of this Bam Immortal Blessing. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, you might as well don't even approach a woman in the gym, man. It ain't even worth it. They'll let you know. They'll let you know if they like you. Ain't no use even going. You right, one girl. Ain't no use to going at them in the gym. They'll let you know if they like you, man. They'll ask you, where you going after the gym? Are you eating something out? You know, women, they let you know when they let you know when they like you, bro. They let you know when they like you. Tell me what it's all about. Hey, no, baby, I can't wait. Yeah, one girl, they off the chain. They off the chain, one girl. They off the chain, one girl. Make sure everybody send me a friend request on Facebook at Bantu Guy, BANTUGY. You want a consultation? Message me on Instagram at Allan Reallionaire Show. What you mean, Hector? Sickness about what? Oh yeah, it's because they so sensitive, man. In the gym, women so sensitive, so you might as well just let it go. Might as well just let it go. They'll let you know if they like you. You could, at the most, you could say hello and go on by your business. But that's the best thing to do. That's the best thing to do. Yep. It could have been a typo, but I think he just was talking about how picky they are, how sensitive they are in a situation like that. Because you know they act funny, man. You know they act funny out there. Hey, much love, y'all. I love y'all, man. You want a consultation, message me on Instagram at Allan Reallionaire Show. You want that yay, make your hand bone long and thicker so you can long stroke your wife and good for your hair, skin, and everything. Message me on Instagram at Allan Reallionaire Show. Get you a couple of bottles of those. You want a consultation, message me on Instagram at Allan Reallionaire Show. Send me a friend request on Facebook at Bantu Guy, BANTUGUY. Hey, stay prayed up, man. Make Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior. Make him your Lord and Savior. Confess with your heart and mouth that he got on the cross for your sins, and read the Bible, pray more. Tell somebody about Jesus, man. You're going to go through the storm, but you're going to come out gold. Much love to y'all, man. Stay blessed. I'll see y'all tomorrow.